welcome to David Herkey's Flight Sims. You join us at Manchester International Airport, stand 10, in the FlyJ Sim 727-200, version 2. So we're going to be flying today from Manchester to Innsbruck, going to be using multi-crew experience, which now fully supports this aircraft in its entirety. It is a fully supported aircraft in MCE. Now I'll just point out there are 3 ways that you can fly. You can fly from the left hand seat, you can do everything yourself, press every button, switch yourself, or you can use the first officer using verbal commands. You can use verbal commands to the flight engineer, or you can fly using flows that the first officer will use from his station, and flows the flight engineer will action from his station, followed up by triple crew checklists, which of course the first officer will reply to items that he set appropriate to him, and the flight engineer will reply to items he has set appropriate to his side of the flow. Sets of flows, procedures and checklists come complete with MCE for all supported aircraft. You may alter, add or amend any of these flows to suit your needs. Flows you hear and see in my videos can be downloaded from AvSim library. These are amended procedural flows from the FCOM, but they include all the extra sounds that I've added to the flows to make the simulation fun and entertaining. I must stress again that you do not need to fly with MCE using flows, procedures or checklists. You can fly entirely from the left hand seat with voice commands. The choice is yours. So, you do not need to use multi-crew experience flows to fly with multi-crew experience. As I've just iterated, we can use verbal commands to first officer, which in this case is the newly appointed M.C.E. Stuart. We can use verbal commands to the flight engineer, which in this case appropriately for Lufthansa is Dieter. If we do choose to use the flows, we can of course have the flow silent by unticking verbose. We can even have them requiring confirmation. I choose to leave verbose on because I like to check and double check that my flows are all running smoothly and correctly. The choice is yours. The captain will enunciate any switch movements he makes that's outside any flow. We're also going to be using radar contact version 4 for ATC. And with Stuart's voice, the new first officer, he can also operate the radios, which is very nice, very useful. The 3 first officers that are now capable of working the radios with radar contact 4 are Stuart, Lorna and of course William. The verbal command, your radios, will transfer ATC control to the first officer. Boarding flow.
Boarding, roger. Cabin crew, open doors.
Can't wait for that. Opening the
Ladies
door.
and gentlemen, welcome on board this Boeing 727. May we remind you that your hand luggage should be placed in the
Electrical
overhead
power up with
compartments,
APU.
and in the interests of
Power
safety,
up
heavy
with
bags or bottles
APU.
must be placed underneath the seat in front of you.
Parking
Ladies and
brake
gentlemen,
set,
your
beacon
safety aboard
lights
this
on.
aircraft is our
Battery
primary consideration. Please refrain from
All
reading
fuel
magazines and newspapers. We will now show a short video demonstrating safety procedures for this aircraft.
Switched on.
You will find a safety
Fire
card in the
detection.
seat pocket in front of you. Please study this carefully. Thank you for your attention and wish you a pleasant flight.
APU armed.
Standby 4 APU 2 be ready. Rate 4 load light out.
APU bleed. Switched on. APU on. AC voltmeter set. AC essential bus set as required. Connecting APU generator.
Power up with APU complete.
Over to ground.
Roger. Okay. Sorry, I missed your request. Frequency.
Set 121.70,
Come 1. 121.7.
Ground Lufthansa 231 at stand 10 is 727-200, requesting ATC clearance to Innsbruck.
Lufthansa 231 cleared to Lima, Oscar, Whiskey, India via published departure procedures. Then, as filed, climb flight level 70, squawk 3211, departure frequency 126.65.
Roger, clear to Innsbruck as far, climb maintain 7000, squawk 3211, first frequency on departure 126.65, Lufthansa 231, squawk 3211.
Transponder code 3211.
Lufthansa 231, read that correct.
Jefferson 5 Mike current.
Go ahead, 051.
Jefferson 05
Full
Mike
start
at
flow.
Bristol, maximum 2
Okay,
tango departure.
preparing for engine start.
5433, expect Manchester.
Beacon lights
Yes, go ahead,
selected on.
please.
No smoke
Captain,
lights
doors
on.
are closed and armed
Fasten
and
seatbelt
heavy.
signs on.
Expect to match.
That's great, thank you very
Continuous
much.
ignition
Start
on.
the engines, and then you can give the
On,
passengers
fuel,
their
pump
taxi
selected
safety.
on, fuel shut off, engine on, fuel shut off, engine 2 on, fuel shut off, engine 3 on, brake connect,
Alex 474, taxi out through Whiskey and then down the Alpha
all
taxi,
turned off,
mechanic
utility bus selected off, air bleed engine 3 on, bleed engine 2 on,
474,
bleed engine 1 selected on,
Ready for engine start.
This aircraft is our primary consideration. Please refrain from breathing magazines and
airspace.
We will now show a short video demonstrating safety procedures for this aircraft. You will find a safety card in the seat pocket in front of you. Please study this carefully. Thank you for your attention and wish you a pleasant flight.
Ground Lufthansa 231, request push and start.
X762 is clear to leave controlled airspace.
Lufthansa 231, clear to push. Start at your discretion. Contact ground when you're ready. On 125.37.
Roger, clear to push, Lufthansa 231. Start engine 3.
Starter engaged. Engine 3.
Alex 474, taxi out through Whiskey and then down the Alpha
Start
taxi,
valve open,
climb
engine
27,
3,
mechanic
engine
1009, airways when you're ready.
fuel flow, engine 3,
474, you found an Nancy direct to Mike Whiskey. Would you prefer to go direct to Mike Whiskey or via Nancy? 474, Roger, you clear to leave controlled airspace.
Starting engine number 1.
starter cut out, engine 3,
Maintain altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 5056. Next contact frequency
start valve
advised,
open,
Manchester
engine 1, engine
124.2.
Jefferson 5 Mike current.
Go ahead, 051.
Jefferson 05 Mike at
Fuel
Bristol,
flow,
maximum
engine
2 tango departure. Squawk 5433, expect Manchester 124.2.
Go Bristol Rectum 2 Tango, 5433. Expect to match 242.
starter cut out, engine 1,
Jefferson 5 Mike correct.
Alex 474, taxi out through Whiskey and then down the Alpha taxi, holding 527, mechanic 100.
Start switch engaged. Engine 2.
474, you found a Nancy direct
Start
to Mike
valve
Whiskey. Would you
open,
prefer to go
engine
direct to
2,
Mike Whiskey or via Nancy?
fuel flow,
474,
engine
clear to
2,
leave controlled airspace, routing on track to Mike Whiskey for Bournemouth, climb to maintain altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 5056. Next contact frequency was advised, Manchester 124.
starter cut out, engine 2,
620, start through, temperatures.
start flow.
After start flow.
Generator on.
X762 is clear to
On.
control airspace.
Generator.
At Norwich. Initially an anti-2 tango
Active
departure.
now.
Squawk
Generator
5163.
on. AC essential bus set as required. All fuel pump on. Fuel heaters off. APU generator disconnected for sure. APU bleed off. All air bleed valves switched on.
EG609 clear to Belfast,
Off.
Alder Grove, Wallasey
Yeah.
2 Tango
Two
departure.
switched on.
Squawk 5165,
Window heat.
expect Manchester, 128
On.
05, QNH
Pitot heat selected on. Taxi lights switched on.
APU selected off. Utility bus enabled. Hydraulic pump
All.
selected on. DC voltmeter set. Gasper fan available now.
Set take off flaps. V ref captain check flight control captain after start flow now completed. Forget it.
474, you found an anti-direct to Mike Whiskey. Would you prefer to go direct to Mike Whiskey or...
Lufthansa 231, ground, taxi holding point, runway 24, right, QNH 1013.
To taxi on runway 24 right, Lufthansa 231. Before taxi flow. Before taxi flow.
Agent 43 proceeds to
Taxi
Seattle.
flow roger. Parking brake released. Taxi lights selected on already. Wing lights switched on. Turn off lights on. Engine anti-ice 1, 2, 3 selected off, of course.
Correct, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction. Yeah, no further height restriction, done circles on also right, report passing 2,500.
Window heat switched on. Pitot heat on. Pitot heat selected on. Ground flight deck ground.
Utility bus engaged. Utility bus active now.
Flight director switched on before
go ahead and
taxi
give the
flow
passengers
completed.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. This is your purser speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on board this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, the lighted information signs and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal clip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the nearest exit to you and note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not be filled. Cover your nose and mouth with a mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life jacket is located under your seat. Tighten the strap and once outside the aircraft, pull on the tab to inflate your jacket. If the jacket fails to inflate, use the tube placed near the neck. Your jacket is equipped with a light that will automatically illuminate in water. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or in the lavatory. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located over your head. Thank you very much for your attention.
That's great. Thank you for that. Into over the tower, Lufthansa VP. Your radios.
Patrick 4.
Copy. Tower, Lufthansa, 2, 3, 1, ready to depart. Runway, 2, 4, right.
Lufthansa 2, 3, 1, roger.
Super 850, contact London 1882, bye.
1882, Seabird, 850, bye.
Lufthansa 4579, clear takeoff 27 right, wind 23017 knots.
4579, still service on this.
State runway.
231.
Runway confirmed. Extend landing heights.
Amazing 3 flights to the right, when the second British Airways 757 depart, line up 27 right.
Clear to the right, 1 second, British Airways depart, line up 27 right, Malaysia.
The second 757, including the one on the runway.
Clear, second 757, Malaysia.
Landing lights selected on.
Sorry, 133.17, bye bye.
Turn off lights switched on. Navigation lights on.
Pull up behind the West Indian Triton. Your track is a company 777 on 23 after you depart line of 27 right.
Beacon lights switched on.
Yeah, 769, just advice. Got a small technical problem. We're going to have to stay in this position for a couple more minutes at least.
Okay, can you taxi? I want to take you on the runway and off again, otherwise it's going to hold up everybody behind you.
Yeah, no, sorry about that.
Taxi lights selected on already.
Okay, fair enough. You just let me know when you can move.
Yeah, we'll do. Sorry about that.
Cabin is ready for takeoff.
Yes, thanks for that. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, sometimes radar contact forelikes us to get closer to the runway before it will give us permission to line up and wait.
Turkish 1980, holding block 132. And Channel 6 Tango, confirm when you wish to go back to the holding
Clear
point.
right.
Oh, for negative, we do need to stand.
Okay, if you'd like to hold in block 26000, contact 121.9.
Lufthansa 2, 3, 1, tower, runway 24, right, line up and wait.
Runway 24, right. Roger. Lufthansa 2, 3, 1.
Malaysia 3, clear for takeoff 27 right, wind 23015 knots.
For takeoff 27 right, Malaysia 3.
Flaps 20.
Flaps 20 selected.
Lufthansa 2, 3, 1, winds 0, 3, 0, at 4, runway 2, 4, right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Lufthansa 2, 3, 1.
Speedo 984 Golf, on United 747, depart line up 27 right.
Okay, before takeoff load.
United 74, fly right.
Set.
Take off power set. Thrust lever to the plugs.
639 correct, contact Manchester Control 128.05.
80 knots.
Check.
V1.
Easy 639,
Positive rate.
heading climb altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 100.
Here, coming up. Flaps 5 selected. Flaps 2 selected.
Hello, Johnstone 401, wide right and flat with
Flaps going up.
Good evening, report final number 1. Report final, Johnstone 401.
Flaps verified.
Lufthansa 231, deck version 126.65.
Over to departure. 1, departure. Look down.
Y switch is nav mode to FMS. Y switch is vertical speed hold.
Here, up and secured.
Y switch is flight director to nav.
3, 1, departure, radar contact, 9, flight level, 120.
Climb, flight level 1.
Y switch is flight level 120.
I landed Singapore 319, airborne mass 1700. Singapore 319, I just co-pilot.
Y switch is altitude select.
Maintain altitude 6000 on reaching. Well, just maintain 6000 on reaching, so I don't speed with Singapore. American 105 join, coming through 3000. American 105, hello to you, there's no speed restriction, climb to maintain altitude 6000 feet. Climb to maintain 6000 feet, American 105.
Contact London City Tower 118.007, bye-bye.
180.7, number 3, bye-bye.
Gibbons 495, descend altitude 3000 feet, 10 on the ILS.
3000, 1029, further on the ILS, establish on the localizer on 195.
Kid, Golf Juliet Tango outside the city zone again now, not above 2,400 feet, limited radar information service.
Is set to normal.
Tango, thanks so much, we'll stay at 2000.
That's in condition.
Radar, good morning,
Set altimeter QNH. Setting altimeter reference at please cross-check 299 on right side transition OK.
1500 feet, just coming over brand at the moment.
Negative, that's not feet.
Lufthansa 231, climb, flight level 150.
Climb, flight level 150.
Setting flight level 150.
231, contact
Done.
London Control 118.77.
London Control on 118.77. London Control, Lufthansa 1, leaving, flight level 1, flight level 1, 5. Climb, flight level 230, Lufthansa 231.
I'll Italia 264, descend to flight level 160, be level with the index hill. Good ready to descend.
Setting flight level 230.
Okay, 160 should be level by deck 2, good radar Italia 264.
Done.
Good ready to 210.
After takeoff checklist.
Yeah, let's rock with the after takeoff checklist.
Tracking 406, what's your indicated airspeed? Heading 260, tracking 406. Thank you. Continue at 250 knots or more until a time.
Now set no smoking sign.
No smoke lights. Switched on. Off.
Now
No smoking signs.
set
As per checklist. Selected off.
seatbelt sign. Now set
On as
anti-ice.
per checklist. As required. As required. Engine anti-ice 1, 2, 3.
Now set
As per checklist. Selected off.
Gear.
135, please do back.
Open off.
I do confirm, Captain, as required. Shall I stress? It's not the expected checklist settings. The correct checklist setting is up and flaps. If we stick to the checklist, it should be up, no, heights, auto, pack, switch. Cut out hydraulics. Pressure and quantity normal. Pressurization checked and set after takeoff checklist.
No worries, at your service. That's very kind from you.
Speech recognition, dialogue mode. Speech recognition, light mode.
And then good afternoon, Stuart 2289 is out of 130 140, radar heading 32. 2289, thank you. Service 1 London now, 13092. Bye-bye now. 13092. Sure. Thanks, runner. 160.
Just
2305160.
Okay. Cabin through to flight deck.
Did you need something? Cap!
yes, Jessica.
Yes, Captain. What can I do for you?
Radar heading 201, 201, platform 12 today.
010
and up to 50120, United 99.
Okay, I'll bring those up in a sec.
You're a star.
Cabin crew, you can go.
Sure.
Many thanks. Selecting nav to course 153. Got that.
Under speedbird 84, canting funnel 150.
Nav 116.4.
The next sector, Kibinski now. Header X2 camera.
Vertical speed mode enabled.
Speed 15.
751,
Vertical
thank you.
speed plus
Pressure
50.
876, go direct to jet link. Pressure
That's very
876,
kind
call under
of you.
control 120.17 to bank. Blue Star 373, descend when ready, flight level 260, level 40 before begin.
Blue Star 373, second.
Blue Star 373, descend when ready, flight level 260, can expect 240, 30 before begin.
Blue Star I'm ready, flight level 260, expecting 240, 30 before begin, Blue Star 373.
Lufthansa 4640, leaving flight level 900, descending flight level 80.
That's at 130, estimate 891.
366 Bravo, thank you, maintain 350, to Bravo, Gatwick.
Speed.
321 knots. Okay, Captain.
Ryanair 085 for London 132, decimal 6 to bank.
132.6, sir.
1326, 8 to bank.
You're right, 085 bank.
Fasten seatbelt signs off.
Lufthansa 4640, direct London, heading 275.
No smoking signs turned off. Switching the barometer to 1013. I beg you to cross-check.
Crosshair 825.
Fuel heaters off.
Sorry, I'm a bit slow. Check center tank fuel state. Check fuel valves.
Air contact on. Switched on.
Many thanks.
Yes, hello?
Hi, just to let you know, we're in the cruise now.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Rhino 044, direct to Coxley, descend to flight level 280. Okay, Coxley, descend flight level 280044.
London control on 130.85. London control, look down 231 in wind at flight level 0.
Okay, let me check.
Cat.
Fuel quantity on board is nearly 8.7 tons. Translated to other units, it's 19,200 pounds.
Excel 3925, turn left now back to Lambourne, leave Lambourne heading 275 degrees, speed 210 knots.
Left direct to Lambourne, leave Lambourne 275, speed 210, Excel 3925.
3925 affirm, descend flight level 90.
Descending flight level 90, leaving 100, Excel 3925.
Narrow, 934.
American 136, descend flight level 80, right? Flight level 80, American 136. 3934, contact director with call sign only, 120.4.
120.4, United 934.
Emirates 1, and let's turn back to Lambourne now, leave Lambourne heading 275, speed 220 knots.
Let's turn to Lambourne 275, leaving Lambourne and speed 220 knots, Emirates 1.
3959 Bravo, speed 220 knots now.
ADS 1
6
3
5.
0 3.0.
Control on
ADF 235.
NDB 2313.0. Set. Done.
At flight level 40, correction to flight level 190.
Lufthansa 231. Unit. Roger.
Set flight level 190.
Selecting flight level 190.
Set vertical speed minus 2000.
Okay, forgive me. Say again, vertical speed.
Minus 2000.
Cheers. Selecting vertical speed minus 2000. Selected.
Set speed 250.
Selecting speed 215. Boss, sorry, I missed your request. Speed 215. Cheers.
Set speed 250.
Selecting speed 215. Okay, what exactly did you say? Speed?
250.
Thank you.
Set altitude flight level 190.
Setting flight level 190. Done.
Set 111.1.
Nav 1. 111.1.
Set 111.1 altitude.
POR 2 is set to 111.1. Setting altitude 12,000.
Speed 100.
Speed hold on. Descent approach procedure. Wing lights on.
Yes, Captain.
Landing
What can I
lights
do for
switched
you?
on. Fasten
Hi there, just
seatbelt
to let you
signs
know we're
selected
commencing
on.
descent.
Okay,
Continuous
thanks.
ignition switched on. Continuous ignition on. Continuous ignition switched on. Pitot heat selected on.
Fuel heaters on.
Auto brake was preset indeed. Logo lights on. Check fuel level center tank. Many thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we have now commenced our descent, would you please return to your seats and securely fasten your seatbelts? Please ensure that your seat backs and tables are in the fully upright position for
Auto
landing,
brake
and
max.
that your window blind is
Auto
fully
brake
open.
is set to
Passenger
maximum.
seated
Got
above
no
the
idea
emergency
about the
exits are
active
requested
runway.
to clear this area of any loose articles.
Runway 26.
Runway 26.
Set altitude 9000.
Selecting altitude 9,000.
Set vertical speed minus 2000.
Setting vertical speed minus 2,000. Set.
ADF 1313.
ADF 1313 decimal 0. About to cross 10,000. 1,000 to go.
Crossing transition and descent. Heading low.
Heading hold armed.
Speed mode.
Speed mode armed.
Take brake. Take brake. Take brake. Take brake. Take brake. Pull up. Pull up. Take brake. Take brake. Take brake.
1,000 to go.
Take brake. Take brake.
Nav 1. 111 decimal 1. Whoops, it was already selected. Cap 10. Speed check. Flaps 2 selected.
Autopilot off my controls. Okay, monitor glide slope approach to offset localizer runway 26. Wind is 10 knots, 200. Condition dry. Auto brake is medium, we'll use reverse thrust. We'll try and take the east exit off the runway, if not we'll do a turnaround at the end. Any questions? Landing flow.
Landing confirmed. Spoilers armed. Auto brake is set to medium 26. Runway heights.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection flight, please see the customer service agent leading this flight, or the video monitors inside the terminal for connection data. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing.
Flaps 5.
We'll collect any
Flaps
off-certified
5
items,
selected.
papers and any other items that you wish to discard that will not be taken off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices, stow these devices within all other carriers.
So nav on track 255.
Selecting track 259. Selected.
Track 255.
Setting track 255. Set.
Nav 2 track 255.
Selecting nav 2 course 255. Was preset indeed. Skipper. Flaps 15. Selected. Gear speed check. Moving down. Localizer alive. Glide slope alive. Glide slope capture.
Because we're in a simulator, let there be night, and behold.
Speech recognition, dialogue mode.
If at first you don't succeed.
Speech recognition, light mode.
Flaps 30.
Okay, what? Beg your pardon? 30 flaps.
Yes.
Sure, I appreciate that. Flaps 30 selected. Positive rate. Localizer alive. Glide slope alive. Glide slope capture. (1,000 feet above ground).
Check 1,000. Land manned is
500 feet. Minimums. Reverse thrust deployed. knots.
70 check.
Out, hold, reverse, roger. Thrust, idle, captain, ready, 4, clean, up, flow, captain.
Clean.
Okay, 4, clean, up. Auto brake is set to off. Weather radar is set to off. Transponder standby. Weather radar is set to standby. Landing lights off. Turn off lights on. Taxi lights switched on. Spoilers disarmed. Flaps coming up. Flaps set 26. Window heat switched off. Engine anti-ice 1, 2, 3 off. Wing anti-ice switched off. Pitot heat turned off.
Fuel pump off, selected off. Fuel pump left forward off. Fuel pump off, switched off. APU arm. Connecting APU generator. APU lead selected on. Aircon pack all. Switched on. Gasper fan engaged. AC essential bus set as required. AC voltmeter set.
After landing blow completed.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Shutdown flow.
Shutdown flow. Roger. Parking brake set.
Aircon pack all. Switched off.
Engine anti-ice 1, 2, 3 off.
Closing.
Fuel lever engine 1.
Closing.
Fuel lever engine 2.
Closing.
Fuel lever engine 3. Beacon lights selected off. Emergency lights disarmed.
All. Fuel pump off.
Weather radar is set to off.
Yes, hello?
Disarm the slides, please.
Okay,
Your
thanks.
electrical power will be available shortly. Here it is. Hi, Captain. May I help? Soaps are definitely on. You can release parking brake if you like.
Very excited. What?
I'll be back.
Shut
Go
down.
ahead.
Done.
Captain, all flights are disarmed.
Okay, you can let some fresh air in. Go ahead and open the doors now.
Okay, we've got it. Thanks.
Thank you for flying with us. I hope you enjoyed the flight from Manchester to Innsbruck in the FlyJ Sim 727-200 version 2 with multi-crew experience and radar contact 4. Hope you'll fly again with us soon, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.